Hi, I'm Alexis Holzer, the Assistant Director for Economic Development at Washington State University. And today I'm talking with Sita Pappu, who's the Director of Commercialization at Washington State University. Hi, Sita.
Hi, Alexis.
How are you?
I am doing good.
Good. So we're just going to start off with telling me a little bit about your position at WSU as the Director of Commercialization and what you do there.
Thank you. Let me start saying how deeply honored I am to be recognized as one of the women to watch at WBBA this year. It's a big recognition for me and more importantly for the commercialization efforts at WSU. Over the past 1 year we have made several changes and I truly feel that this is an honor bestowed upon the entire team at commercialization and economic development at WSU. As Director of Commercialization, I oversee a team of staff. Together we try to take WSU researchers' discoveries and innovations to marketplace by helping them with the tools and resources they need, by protecting the discoveries they make and moving them to market, partnering with the investors, angels and industry, and tailor the solution to the discovery they make.
Great, thank you. So you said you were going through some changes in reorganization. Could you expand on that a little bit and tell us what's happened in the WSU commercialization realm?
Definitely. Over the past year, we have taken a very close look at how we are doing commercialization at Washington State University. We recognize that there are gaps and resources lacking in the space they need to be in while we move the technologies from discovery to marketplace. So we have talked a lot about it and we realized that in the first place we have to reorganize the way we do things. So we have decided to first simplify the structure. So until last year we used to have two phases, so to speak. We used to function partly as the university and partly as the research foundation, like so many institutions do their technology transfer and commercialization. What we have attempted to do over the past year is to simplify the structure. We dissolved the research foundation and brought all the assets into the university so that we have a single unified face to the public and industry and all the partners we work with. In addition, what we have done at the same time is we wanted to functionally define ourselves better. So we moved a business development role that's a public face with respect to industry in the early stages of technologies into the colleges. So we moved some of our experienced managers into the colleges to interface with the faculty, researchers, identify the technologies in the early stages, and then help them find the tools and resources and funding they need to move them along to a phase where that would be more attractive to the industry and the other partners. We also interface in the commercialization office with the business development liaisons so that we are working hand in hand as a team, protecting the technologies at the phase it needs to be protected, so that we have a very robust IP portfolio when we are ready to go partner with industry or other partners or start a spin out, tailoring the solution and appropriate to the phase the technology is at. In addition, we also are putting in place tools and resources we need, making partnerships regionally and nationally, and I would like to think that we are making a big impact on the community we live in by all the changes we are making in terms of commercialization.
Great. So you said you have business development officers in the colleges. Which colleges did you choose to put those positions in, and why, and what are some of the plans for the future?
We have chosen to go with initially the largest colleges in terms of the number of innovations and the impact they make in terms of commercialization. So we have a business development person entirely doing plant variety licensing because College of Agriculture is very big on varietal programs. They have several wheat varieties and tree fruit varieties coming out into the licensing realm. We also have a person entirely dedicated to the engineering faculty, because that engineering is making great strides in terms of the technologies they are bringing to the market. They have smart grid technologies, they have lithium-ion battery technologies, they have desktop learning modules, they have unmanned aerial vehicles, you name it, they have it. It's a totally different engineering arena we are seeing at Washington State University.
And what about more in the biotech or health sciences area? What are we doing in that area?
Biotech and health sciences have always been big. We have College of Agriculture playing great roles in biotech. We have veterinary medicine that has animal health technologies coming out. We have companion animal technologies that they are big in. They have clinical sciences faculty that have a large expertise in terms of helping industry. They also have some drug candidates coming out that are in pre-IND stage. We have actually a Parkinson's drug candidate that's being touted as the next big thing in the cognition and neuroscience area that is showing effectiveness against a large slew of indications in the neuroscience cognition degeneration area.
Excellent. Can you talk about any special projects or successes that the Office of Commercialization has seen in the last year?
Definitely. One thing that jumps to mind these days whenever someone asks me that question is a company we have spun out a few years ago. It's out of College of Agriculture. It relates to microwave pasteurization and sterilization technology to treat packaged foods, extending the shelf life. In the sterilization realm, the food is expected to have a shelf life of a couple of years or more, and in the pasteurization, it's useful to the everyday consumer because the food stays fresh in the refrigerator for 2-3 weeks. So they have put together a pilot scale system that they tested with food industry, with a number of food industry partners, and actually the consortium of food industry supported the early development of this technology. Now they are getting ready to roll out the commercial scale version very, very soon. They are getting ready to take orders. We have had success in the post-harvest physiology, in the potato preservation space, in the sprout inhibition space. Our product that's generally regarded as safe, a grass technology product, it received EPA approval last year and went to market. We are seeing very good results, and we are hoping to either cut down or entirely replace the carcinogenic chemicals to do sprout inhibition. We have companion animal diagnostic that's making rounds, and we have several others that are in the pipeline, a diet nutraceutical and desktop learning modules, etc.
So you talk a lot about agriculture, and that might be an area that people overlook a lot in life sciences when we're talking about a biotech conference, but it could be arguably one of the most important areas of human health going forward as the population is growing and people, face poverty and malnutrition. So these innovations are really helping in the human health area.
Definitely, definitely. I think as we have a forward-looking outlook, we need to think about how we can improve the quality of lives of people through providing nutritious food and avoid malnutrition, how we can advance clean technologies that would extend the quality of living for elderly population and others. We need to think about disease-free animals and livestock that people do need to have quality lives.
That's so exciting.
Going forward, it is.
Great. So what else can we expect to see in the pipeline from commercialization and research? What might be something that people don't know that's happening at Washington State University?
Well, the immediate next thing that's happening is we have our great apple coming out. We have put processes in place, working in close partnership with the College of Agriculture. Our Cosmic Crisp is going to be made available to a limited number of growers and seed dealers in the first year. And then we expect that it will be available on a large scale from next year onwards. We have WSU Spokane making great strides in healthcare arena. We have lot of research programs already in place, and we are recruiting actively in pharmacy college. We are rolling out new programs. We have several technologies already coming out that affect the police safety. We have crisis intervention programs. We have
mental
trauma
health,
situation, mental health situation related programs. Our Vancouver campus has digital media and publishing programs that they are bringing out. We have Tri-Cities that's making its own blended wines. So we are, I expect WSU to be a great force to reckon with, especially because of the land grant nature and the wide variety of technologies we have coming out.
So there's a lot to watch
Yes,
at WSU.
definitely.
But you are a woman to watch this year. So can you talk a little bit about what that means to you? You said it's important for the office, but in this industry, there's a lot of, it's very male dominated. So I think it's great that the WBBA is recognizing women in this area. And so what does that mean to you personally or as a woman in this industry?
For me, as I mentioned, it's a very deep honor to be recognized as a woman to watch, because this honor I know is bestowed on a limited number of women each year. And I'm very thankful to WBBA for bestowing this honor on me. And I feel that it also comes with a lot of responsibility, because you are a woman to watch. That itself says that you have a great responsibility on your shoulders. And since it's bestowed on me because of my role in commercialization at WSU, I feel that I have a great responsibility to make sure I do the best I can for the wide variety of technologies coming out of WSU in the commercialization arena, and see that we make an economic impact and contribute to workforce development and job creation for the state of Washington. And I want WSU and state of Washington to be the places for people in the years to come. So that's how I perceive this honor to be.
That's certainly the vision of WBBA in 10 years, to be the place, the eminent location for, the preeminent location for life sciences.
And I hope to make my contributions to achieving that goal.
Great. So think about till next year, Life Science Innovation Northwest 2015. What would you like to see at the conference next year?
As I look at the agenda, I see that we are very well served as far as our medical sciences and healthcare innovations and health IT are concerned. I also see that we have some of our ag technologies served in terms of the mentorship and resources that WBBA provides. I would hope to see more to help our clean tech sector that improves the quality of lives for people. I would like to see more in the companion animal and other animal health technology sectors, because those are the two other big areas in addition to agriculture that serve to improve the lives of people in their various realms of their life every day. So that's my hope, that we hear more about these areas from WBBA, so I can help WSU and make an impact on Washington State.
Great. So we're wrapping up here. Anything else that you wanted to share, your thoughts on life sciences, what's happening at WSU?
I think WSU is making great strides in every technology domain we are experts in. We are hitting on all cylinders. We have put resources and tools in place. We are working as one team with economic development, corporate foundation relations, and small business center, and Office of Commercialization that covers the entire path from discovery phase through economic development and impact on the economy of Washington State. So I hope to continue that, and I want WSG to be a force to reckon with.
Great. Well, thank you. So this is Alexis Holzer, Assistant Director for Economic Development, reporting for Life Science Innovation Northwest 2014 and WBBA.